Imagine a world ruled by reason. Every brushstroke, every sculpted curve speaks of order and harmony. This was the essence of Neoclassicism, an art movement that revered the ancient Greeks and Romans. Their art was the gold standard, a beacon of clarity in a turbulent world. But then a storm brewed. From the depths of human experience, a new movement erupted. Romanticism. It prized the raw power of emotion, the untamed beauty of nature, the awe-inspiring sublime. Forget rigid rules. Romanticism was about feeling, about the heart of what it means to be human. This is the story of that clash, a tale of two artistic titans vying for the soul of art. It's a story that echoes through time, shaping how we see the world, how we understand ourselves. To grasp the magnitude of this artistic earthquake, we must journey back to the 18th century. Europe was in the throes of the Enlightenment, a period obsessed with reason and logic. Thinkers championed intellectual freedom, challenging the old order. Revolution was in the air. Across the Atlantic, the American colonies declared independence, their cries for liberty echoing across the ocean. In France, the monarchy crumbled under the weight of its own excesses. The French Revolution, a whirlwind of chaos and change, left an indelible mark on the world. Amidst this upheaval, the Industrial Revolution surged, transforming societies with unprecedented speed. New technologies, from steam engines to factories, reshaped the landscape and the lives of everyday people. It was against this backdrop of revolution and rapid change that Neoclassicism and Romanticism emerged. Two sides of the same coin, reflecting the hopes and anxieties of a world in flux. Neoclassicism, with its emphasis on reason and order, appealed to those yearning for stability amidst the chaos. It harkened back to the classical world, to the glories of ancient Greece and Rome. Their art, with its emphasis on balance, harmony, and idealized forms, became a model for a new society. Think of a Roman temple, its columns rising in perfect symmetry. That sense of order, of control, permeated neoclassical art. Artists like Jacques-Louis David and Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres used crisp lines, smooth surfaces, and a restrained palette to convey a sense of timeless beauty. Their paintings often depicted scenes from classical history or mythology, using these stories to impart moral lessons. It was an art that spoke of virtue, of civic duty, of the triumph of reason over passion. But not everyone was content with the cool rationality of Neoclassicism. A new generation of artists, fueled by the revolutionary spirit of the age, yearned for something more. They craved an art that spoke to the heart, that celebrated the full spectrum of human experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Thus, Romanticism was born. This wasn't about mimicking the ancients, it was about unleashing the power of emotion. Romantic artists like Eugene Delacroix, Caspar David Friedrich, and J.M.W. Turner embraced subjectivity, intuition, and the imagination. Nature, too, played a starring role in Romantic art. No longer merely a backdrop for human drama, nature became a source of awe, terror, and spiritual renewal. Romantic artists captured the sublime, that feeling of overwhelming vastness and power that leaves us speechless. Section 5, Davids, a testament to neoclassical values. Let's step inside the Louvre Museum in Paris and stand before Jacques-Louis David's masterpiece. Painted in 1784, on the eve of the French Revolution, this iconic work embodies the spirit of Neoclassicism. The scene is stark, theatrical. Three brothers, the Horatii, stand with arms outstretched, pledging an oath to defend Rome, even if it means sacrificing their own lives. Their father, holding their swords aloft, embodies stoic resolve. The women, draped in flowing robes, weep in the background, a poignant reminder of the personal cost of duty. Look closely at the composition. The figures are arranged in a frieze-like manner, their forms sculpted with classical precision. The colors are muted, the brushstrokes invisible. Everything about this painting speaks of order, control, and the triumph of reason over emotion. Fast forward a few decades to 1830. The streets of Paris are once again ablaze with revolution. Eugene Delacroix, a young artist captivated by the Romantic spirit, captures the energy of this tumultuous time in his masterpiece. Here we see Lady Liberty herself, a powerful allegorical figure leading the charge, the French tricolour flag held high. The scene is chaotic, visceral, smoke billows, guns fire, and the bodies of the fallen litter the cobblestone streets. Unlike the stoic figures in David's painting, Delacroix's revolutionaries are a whirlwind of emotion. Their faces are contorted in a mixture of rage, fear, and determination. The brushstrokes are loose and expressive, adding to the sense of immediacy and raw power. While some romantic artists found inspiration in the turmoil of human history, others turned their gaze to the awe-inspiring power of nature. J.M.W. Turner, a master of light and atmosphere, was one such artist. In paintings like and Turner captured the sublime, that feeling of overwhelming awe and terror that nature can evoke. His canvases swirled with color and light, blurring the lines between representation and abstraction. Turner's landscapes weren't about capturing a literal view, they were about conveying an experience, a feeling. He wanted viewers to feel the raw power of a storm at sea, the blinding light of the sun, the sheer immensity of the natural world. The clash between Neoclassicism and Romanticism wasn't just an art history footnote, it was a defining moment in Western culture. These two movements, though seemingly opposed, left an indelible mark on the way we see the world. Neoclassicism, with its emphasis on reason and order, influenced everything from architecture and fashion to political thought. Its legacy can be seen in the grand neoclassical buildings that grace cities around the world, a testament to the enduring power of classical ideals. Romanticism, on the other hand, unleashed the power of emotion and imagination, paving the way for later movements like Impressionism, Expressionism, and beyond. It reminded us that art is not just about technical skill, it's about feeling, about connecting with our shared humanity. So, the next time you stand before a work of art, ask yourself, what speaks to me? Is it the cool rationality of Neoclassicism, the emotional intensity of Romanticism, or something else entirely? The beauty of art is that it's subjective. There's no right or wrong answer. What matters is that you engage with it, that you let it spark your imagination and challenge your perceptions. The legacy of Neoclassicism and Romanticism lives on, not just in museums and galleries, but in the way we see the world, the way we understand ourselves. Embrace the spectrum of human experience, from the rational to the emotional, and let art be your guide.